getting home. Yeah, nice start for this defense.
Don't matter.
Fresno State will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Trojans offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Well, when we're talking USC offense, it all starts with Mayav at quarterback. We get that. But, David, we also know they've got to have balance. One thing Lincoln Riley has always done, no matter where he's been coaching offense, is making sure that they can run the football as well. The Trojans always recruit well at that position. They do well through the portal, and that's not going to be any different this season. They've got to be able to tote it.
It's never any different, and they will always commit to it. And I think the quarterbacks usually get the acclaim and the fame, but the running backs, man, they're always going to find those guys, even as a young guy, King.
Go ahead and get this shit going, you heard?
To tote the mail. They're going to run it. They're going to commit to it. It's a huge part of Lincoln Riley's offense and the reason that they're successful.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moving the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Miller with the ball. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders stopped for a loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the thing and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down. Nice pick up there.
That's a
really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man.
Yes, Seki.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point.
Yes, sir, Ski.
To start this one. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the move from inside his line. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Martin will throw it. Oh, they're after him.
Yeah, he had to do that.
He just had to chuck it out of bounds.
He had to do that.
Back up now, here's second and long. Back to pass.
He had to do that.
Quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his
had to
first
do
today.
that.
I'll tell you what, you better know
Had
where
to
he
do
is
that.
before the ball snaps every single play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And
Okay,
the
then.
incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Okay then.
The coaches coming into this one, they know field position is going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Oh,
He was
I'm
open for a
slip.
little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45.
I'm
This
slip.
Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a
Oh,
shot
look at that.
play. Running inside. It's Jordan. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep
That's
an
the
eye
last thing I
on
need
that.
right now.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Bowman. Just
Last
what
thing I
this
need right
offense
now.
was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And I think Lincoln Riley really showed why the move to Jaden Mayaba the year before was the right move. He got a little bit of experience, and then last year you saw him just absolutely take off. I think the biggest thing that stands out is always the poise. He never seems rattled. The moment never seems too big. And Palmer, another year with Lincoln Riley. Probably expect him to take even another leap this next year forward.
No question. Video game numbers loading right now for this guy. And listen, he lost some talent to the NFL draft, some first-round talent at wide receiver. But you know in this system, you're always going to have other guys to throw to. And now that he's even this much more
Upfield, boy.
expect the numbers to be off the charts. If he can stay healthy, they can win the conference and compete for a national championship.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Jordan. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Off play action.
Oh!
Release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mayaba. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Wish I could see what everything else is said.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go forth, be aggressive.
Nice
Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Good, solid pick up on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down.
Get him. What you talking about? Man down.
Knock him down at the 31.
Man,
Well, I think one of the biggest
damn.
reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Uh-uh.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed
Absolutely not.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end.
Absolutely
What a
not.
play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Fresno
Absolutely
State will
not.
have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The run inside. It's Jordan.
Oh.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. That's
Well,
caught.
Phil.
It's Anderson. That one could
You know,
really
it
put this
stinks.
drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes because if you get the right coverage and it's
It stinks, my boy.
picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Picks up the first down. All
Oh.
down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm
Oh.
going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams.
Hey,
with
come
John
up.
McKay.
That was cute.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That was cute.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play.
It was
before,
there. He just
and they
made a
said,
good
why
play.
not try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles
Oh,
and make
hold
a big
up.
play.
A little
This
too
was
anxious
disgusting.
along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap
That's
up
it.
this first period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead.
I'll
And they
take
were
it.
able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Finds a man
Got
on
him
the
this
right.
time.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Got him that time.
And the Trojans go back to work.
Last
after
time
moving
it
the
dropped
chains
it.
through the
I ain't
air.
dropped this one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Let's get it.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
It could be that.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They
It
don't
could be
get talked
that.
about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Oh.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The Trojans looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in with one hand. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down,
make
but
it.
couldn't do it.
That's crazy. Say less.
He leaves it with his back. Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's McClain. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Martin back to pass. And he's all and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Fresno State working from the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Sends it back in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Fresno State.
We got niggas dropping flies out there, bro.
The open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he added the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, checking in from the USC sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might be. Makes the catch. It's Bowman. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools.
Just too much heat that time, and they
I couldn't risk that one.
I don't think when the quarterback called out that he knew that the Mike back was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon to the offensive lineman, call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So
don't do it, my boy.
Make that 3rd down a little bit
that was a pick 6 waiting to happen.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Trojans will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling
no.
good. They did
Get
their
your
part,
dumb ass
scoring.
down.
Defense does your part.
Damn, why all our players getting hurt?
I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
It's only our players getting hurt. Like, dude.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get Norris.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, what
He
a
caught that
grab,
shit?
holding it in with one
This shit
hand.
caught it.
How about that one soft mitt stopping the revolutions on that one and nestling it in softly?
Yeah, you see receivers practice this all week long on the jugs machine. It's another thing, though, to do it in a...
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line.
Oh, it's crazy.
Touchdown, Fresno State. He carried it into the end zone for the score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19.
That's crazy.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field.
No
They
panic.
hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught by Williams. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Okay.
Take it in and house it. Touchdown USC. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Martin will throw it. Quick strike complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Absolutely.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third down play from the gun.
Absolutely not.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes into 39.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
He missed.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
One more snap coming before halftime. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Good.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Under fire. Keeps it himself and gets to first. Gets down and like this 8. First down or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Flames with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Coach Lincoln Riley told me coming out of the locker room at the half, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Miller. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Throws to the wideout. What a grab with one hand.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, this ain't the play.
Buys a little extra time. Just gets
rid of the
football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open.
He's wide open.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Hauls it in. There he goes.
First down.
Enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Moving away from pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Makes the grab at the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Freeman. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Trying to move them on the counter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Martin back to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Hell no, just stop.
Never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bowman. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. The give is to Miller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Trojans are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Upstairs, he's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And he's over 150 yards now. Featuring this guy, featuring this weapon, you know he's a mismatch, and you're going to exploit it. Great job on the offense.
And the Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Miller. An explosive play in the running game as he's gotten the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
In the red area, it's Miller. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time?
Caught.
That's one.
Touchdown, Trojans.
And he finds the end zone.
Yes,
I tell you what,
sir.
man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now, he's in the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it.
I'll take that.
Defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Martin will throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They go to the draw. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man in the middle.
Catch.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Flips it out in the flat.
Hey, come on, Stevens.
Behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Martin back to pass.
Take it.
On 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Rides to the back. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The run inside. It's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Miller. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd down coming up after the completion. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The kick is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Martin will throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Fuck out of here. No.
A shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit.
Top on me. Hell no.
Mixing up their moves defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Nope. Give me that. Yeah, your man's done up. Give me that.
Clock stops momentarily as
he thought he had me. Talk his ass down. 40 yards downfield. He thought he had me. No, that shit down. No. Yeah, I need that.
Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20.
He thought he had me because I had inside coverage, not outside coverage, bro. I mean, it's just better than play like he started punching on me. I hope that shit's down. Absolutely not. Let's go, King. Let's go, King. Yo. Hold up.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking for space. It's Wormley.
Right.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Some early movement along the offensive line. And
why? Oh my God.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start gives them a little
Fuck you
extra
jump
work to
for?
do
I
here
ain't
on
even.
2nd and 11.
Never mind.
Off the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll pull it down and run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Third down.
Enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got to lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Now he's looking to throw it. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop, but that to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we struggled.